So Tesla has recently released their new 2021 Model S and Model X refresh. There is a lot to talk about here as lots of stuff has been changed, including the interior of the Model S and X, which hasn't been changed for quite a long time. Well, a major change hasn't happened in quite a long time. So let's get started first with the performance. So with the new Tesla Model S and X, there is Plaid and Plaid Plus instead of performance and long range drive, I presume. In the Plaid Plus package, you can get 1.99 seconds in 0 to 60 miles per hour. So this is a huge improvement because the before version was 2.1 seconds, and they have increased that by 0.2 milliseconds, which may not seem by a lot, but it is a huge amount. And the long range only has 3.2 seconds, meaning that they've increased it by 1.21 seconds. So that is a huge increase. So that is like basically the only thing on the exterior that has changed too much, and that's the only performance that has changed too much. But what is the biggest change in this is the interior. So it has an all new interior with a complete remodel, like nothing is the exact same. So let's go from the back to the front. So at the back it has the same storage, same solution, same everything like that, but it has changed the new speaker system. There is now a 22 speaker 960 watt audio system with active noise cancellation. So this basically means that you'll only hear the audio inside your car, not anything outside. Say lots of people are talking outside and it's a busy, like, loud road outside, you won't be able to hear because there's noise cancelling inside. Now this is going to be kind of hard, but again kind of easy, because the noise will get in through the cracks in the doors, but apparently there are going to be noise cancelling waves in the exact car from the speakers that are going to cancel out the noise from outside, which means that you're, well, noise cancelling. So at the back it has kind of changed in the second row. So there is a big improvement for something, which is an entertainment system. In the place that, like, the back glove box place, there is now a small entertainment system with a 5-inch screen. Now this can power a lot. It has up to 10 teraflops of processing power, which means that it works with the newest consoles. So you can connect your wireless controller and it lets you game from basically anywhere, meaning even if you're in the third row, if you can see, I guess, then you can, like, play, which is really cool as well. That means that the kids, if you're going on a long road trip in the Model X, they won't be so bored and they can actually play on the Model X's screen. So this is a huge improvement that I greatly approve of, because it is there's no downsides to it. So the next thing that has changed is the wireless dock. Instead of 2 charging ports, there is now 2 wireless chargers, and there's also USB-C charging for every passenger. And you can see underneath the 5-inch screen there are 2 USB-C charging ports, which means you are going to have to change your power adapters from USB to USB-C. But if you can buy a Tesla, I'm pretty sure you can buy a USB-C power adapter. Come on. But anyway, so what they've added is a double device wireless charging adapter, which means that you won't have to get third-party adapters and you won't have to plug in any cables at the front, which is really good, meaning you can just plop your phone down and it's good. Now the next big thing to happen is that they have changed the screen's orientation from portrait to landscape. I believe this is a huge improvement from portrait, because in portrait you could basically it doesn't actually take advantage of the fact that you can watch movies in a Tesla with the Netflix and other streaming compatibility. Like, why would you need portrait for something like that? The only reason I can think of is the air conditioning, but even there, you'd be able to see more if it's on the side, right? But anyway, so that is the next big thing to have changed. But the biggest thing out of everything in the interior is the steering wheel, in my opinion. They have gone from a traditional steering wheel to a yoke steering wheel, meaning that the top half has been just completely removed. Now, this may get some negativity from other users, such as people who rest their hands on top of the steering wheel. Um, but I'm pretty sure that they can adapt because it's not too much of a big thing. It may work well, it may not, we don't know. Now, as you can see, there are no stalks. Everything is on the actual steering wheel itself, the signal lights and the actual lights, as well as the horn, which is quite surprising. And you can actually see that there are two knobs now, which can be used to control the voice assistant and to control the screen, I presume. But the biggest thing, which I don't think that should have been removed, is the actual gear changing, or what do I call it in Tesla? Like drive to reverse thing. Like the thing that changes from drive to reverse. I know it's called a stalk, but like, so with that removed, Elon Musk is saying that the car will use a new AI system to predict where you are going to go and what gear you will need for like the car. Like, will you need to reverse? Will you need to go forward? This all depends on the car's AI. Like the navigation, the sensors on the outside, and various other stuff to help decide the car what to do. Now, this, I believe that this should not have been added. I believe that I should have said at the old traditional way, because this can be a huge safety hazard, such as in if you're just driving and you take a wrong turn, you might need to just reverse into a place and then go out again. But the car may not actually know if you're just trying to reverse or not. And if you want to like park your car, then like obviously the car will know. But after you park it, what if it malfunctions and you go driving right through your wall? Like, that really wouldn't be good for Tesla's reputation. So honestly, I think this shouldn't have been removed, but hey, we don't know what's gonna go on next. Okay, so that was basically it for Tesla's Model S and X refresh. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and like our channel, as it helps us move up in the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, thank you guys, thank you for watching, and I shall see you again later. Bye.